Awesome. Okay, cool. And yes, the Switch sound's coming through. Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope we are enjoying our... God, what is today? Tuesday. Boa, thank you for the resubscribe. Oh my god. Freaking 15 months. Holy crap. It has been that long already. Jesus. But we only have a few left to hunt. So my question to you guys, do we want to do the hunts how I've been doing them, where I go and just randomly check all the outbreaks and hope that we get one, or that we're looking for, or do you want me to use berries? I have about 500 berries saved up, which would be about 100 mass outbreak checks. And just to see if we've got one that we want. Because, like, again, specifically, as in the title, we need Ralts, Riolu, Mime Jr., and then we still technically need 3 Basculins. I'll take 2 for now, just so we have, technically, Basculin and Basculegion taken care of. I've decided I will get Baroach in a different game, just because there's not a lot of Baroach spawns in this game specifically. Technically, we also still need Cheerum, but that's a whole nother hunt in and of itself, because of tree checks. So, specifically for mass outbreaks, we need Ralts, Riolu, Mime Jr., and Basculin. So we can either do berries, or we can go ahead and do how I've been doing them. So I hope everyone's Tuesday is going well. I finally have a day off tomorrow after 6 days in a row.
Hello, motherfucker.
I have no opinion because I've only popped in to say hi. Fair enough, Boa. I mean, I'll do it how I've been doing it, but if we vote for berries or people request the berry method, we can do the berry method just to see if we can get more checks. That's Rhyhorn. I haven't played it all today, so we will be picking up Pepsi. I got full Pepsi. I'm going to make it everyone's problem. Oh no, Archer. Sadness. So, like, do you just want cold Pepsi, or do you want, like, iced Pepsi? Like, icy Pepsi, if that makes any sense. Somewhere over here. Oh, nope, it's on the divide. Whoops. It's up here. I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab the satchel because it's nearby, and then I realized I flew over the satchel instead. Satchel? Satchel? Satchel, I see it. This is why you rotate the camera. Whee! I would accept either right now. All I have is room temp. That's fair. Room temp Pepsi, like most sodas, just don't. Yes, I made the intro noise for you, hello motherfucker, when you first type in chat, Boa. I'm surprised you didn't notice last time. I was like, well, Boa always plays it, so I might as well just go ahead and make it his intro noise. Yay! Yeah, when I had to redo all of that, I just made yours hello motherfucker because I found it as an MP3 file to where I could have it locally. I was like, yep, that'll work. Okay, so there's that satchel. I don't even know if there's an outbreak over here. Nope, I just picked up a satchel. Okay. It's probably gonna be this one based off of altitude. Whee! Also, you guys will probably hear Nova in the background. She's being particularly, like, upsetty spaghetti tonight. Mainly because, like, she, keeps going after the curtains, and so we keep picking her up and just holding her. And she's like, I'll take pets. I will not be criticized on being held, though. I have a hat. That is a Cleffa outbreak. We don't want Cleffa. Shows no signs of stopping. I would hope not. Okay, no, that is not a satchel. Sorry, that's a log. I just saw the little brown oblong shape, and I was like, let me make sure that's not supposed to be a satchel. Another Rhyhorn outbreak. Do not plague me with the Rhyhorns tonight. I'm hoping, though, that we can find our last few shinies relatively quickly, so we can go ahead and be essentially done with Arceus for now. Eventually, I'd like to play through it again at some point, but I'd want to be done shiny hunting in this game so bad. Because we have some things that we'll hunt in BDSP specifically for the shiny living decks, and then we also have, hi, Alpha Ponyta. Obviously, we have to get through Gen 8 and Gen 9. Like, we have a lot of things to still be hunting. Fair warning, Wolf is very much head empty, no thoughts today because, again, 6 days of work in a row. I literally have tomorrow off and then I have 2 more shifts and, like, I just want to kind of curl up and cry at this point. But it's fine. It's fine. We'll get through it. Okay, the tree is not shaking. It's just the wind. Sorry, I have to pay attention because these are Cherubi. Bye, Wolf. Bye, Archer. Bye, Boa. Thanks for popping in. Thank you again for the resubscribe. I always appreciate it. I hope the rest of your day goes well. Because it's still daytime. Well, it's like, what, 1 o'clock for you, roughly? Ancient Quarry is going to be the higher point. The Shinx are going to try to murder me because they be Shinx. Shinx, adorable but aggressive AF. Noon? Okay. Right, it's noon for you. Right, I'm thinking the East Coast time. We also have our, at the end of the month, Germany has their daylight savings kick in, so even more time discrepancy is about to happen. Alright, Yama we definitely don't need anymore. Which it's funny because I think if the leaks are to be believed for the second part of the Teal Mask DLC, like, not Teal Mask, but the Indigo Disc DLC in Gen 9, we should be able to shiny hunt all but like 9 Pokemon, or no, 10 Pokemon on the Switch. Because you have the weirdness of Spinda, if you move it into home from BDSP, it can't be moved out of home, like it's just stuck in home for right now. Because of how they coded the weird little dudes for their patterns. And then, you have, God, what is it? The Pansage, the Semiseers, those 6 can't be moved in. And then I think it's Watchdog in, like, the Watchdog line and one other line from Gen 5 that's supposedly not going to be on the Switch available in the actual games. Like, obviously they can be in home, but that's a whole nother thing. Which would be cool. I still don't know how I'm going to get a hold of Shiny Shaman and Shiny Darkrai since those were events that I missed out on because I don't have them set up because I didn't know you could shiny hunt them. I assumed they would be shiny locked because that's just been Nintendo's MO at this point is, oh, it's a timed event for a legendary or mythical. It's shiny locked. I didn't, if I'd known, I would have had Pearl set up to do the shiny hunts for those two. But I didn't. Alright, what do we got? Rowlet. Alright, so Swing and a Miss. No Mime Jr. outbreak, which is the only outbreak we were hoping for here. That's fine. Like I said, we can do it this method, or we can do it where I go ahead and I, you know, grab 5 berries, feed Marnie's Munchlax, Yeah, and we all have to deal with being flashbanged every few seconds, basically. Check and reset that way. It would theoretically get us more checks faster, but it also doesn't guarantee outbreaks. So it's kind of a gamble. I do have like 500 of those berries though, so if we wanted to, it is an option. Madeline. Okay. Alpha Omega. Whee! Which I did finally get Loxus's hair spiked up to the side, guys. I did figure out how to do it. It has to be done in handheld mode. It was just not registering my fingers appropriately for some reason. So he does now have spiky hair, which we will see next time we are in Let's Go Pikachu. Because all I had was either spiky to the side or like just two spikes in the middle, which looked really weird. So he's spiky to the side. Girls, be nice. Hi, Power. How you doing? Okay, none of these outbreaks do we want, so let's go here and we'll just sleep here. Ooh. Okay, it's not Lokix. I think that one's another breed of horse for that plushie. Because, like, all the other ones... Yeah, it should be a breed of horse, if I remember correctly. It's just an ancient breed of horse. Until morning. Because if it's a different animal species, I have it specified. Because, like, I did some breeds of dogs. I did breeds of horses. I did breeds of wolves. Well, species of wolves, because there's different wolf species. I did different species of lions. Breed of cat. Thank you. Cat breeds was the other one I did breeds of. I was trying to remember what all I had done breeds for. Like I said, there's 4,000 plushie options, alright? Are you just holding her again? Oh. I don't know what she's chatting at then. I'm assuming a bug. Alright. And we continue fishing for an outbreak. So like I said, if we want more outbreak checks faster, we can do the berry method. If not, we can do it how we've been doing it. Oh my Jesus. Just 3 more levels. I get to change my avatar. Nice. Right now, it's just a lot of me trying to cycle through for outbreaks, apparently. It gave me one, and then it's like, nope. Which is not surprising. This is the hard part with, like, having specific hunts to do finally in this game at this point, is just cycling through everything. No! Alright, apparently Highland Fields doesn't want to work with us, so we'll probably cheat, go up here, grab our satchels, sleep in the tent, send it back to people, and then go back to the village. Hopefully that'll be enough to force reset some of these. Please be in the thing and not... You're in the cave. Of course you're in the cave. Are you in the cave? No. Are you on the mountainside because you didn't realize the cave was there? Grumpy sounding. Oh, the point of the game I just beat the last fire trial last night? Okay. ¿Dónde está satchel? Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not overlooking this thing, right? Oh, there it is. I see it. Herp. That would have been a cute photo opportunity. It's okay, though. Which eventually, yes, I will probably get Snap for the Switch and we will play Snap on stream. Thank you for the hug power. Because I've never actually played any of the Pokemon Snap games, and yes, I know, I think the original one is available through the NES or the Nintendo Online system, so we might play the original first. But I also know that the original had some wonky controls. Snap is life, Snap is love, Snap is amazing. I've played, like, I think half a level at my dentist's office because my dentist had a GameCube set up for kids to play on when we were waiting for appointments, and that's it, because I never owned a GameCube. Again, the only actual, like, in-home consoles we had was the original Xbox and the Xbox 360. Which is why I have a lot of playthrough through the Halo story. We never had internet. Snap was for N64. Okay, yeah. I don't know. He had, like, 3 consoles up at my dentist's office, alright? I had Snap 1 on 64, Snap 2 is for Switch, yeah. I know you can play Snap 1 on Switch now if you have the Nintendo Online service, because I saw that pop up the other day. When I was loading up Zelda. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna go to this camp, we're gonna sleep till morning, and now hopefully when we go back it'll reset properly. No, not a little while. Damn it, it's gotta be till morning. A little while is just healing. Doesn't actually pass time. Because I have to force it to be a new day, that's the whole point of this. This is usually why I play for an hour or two before I stream, but that didn't happen today. So I have not played this since we saved last time. Alright. Please. There we go. That's the phrase I want to see. So we can get Mime Jr. here. I can get nothing that I need from there. So this is the one. Because the Goomy, like I said, that's optional. I could find it in a different game if I wanted to, because I just need it for regular Goomy, or Goodra. Whee! Oh, da 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 da. What do we got? What do we got? Shellios. Okay, well, we don't need Shellos. So we'll go down and then we'll swing back over. I warned you guys. Wolf has no brain. Wolf has no brain. That is Abra. Don't need Abra. Let's go for the satchel first and then the outbreak. That Jinx is plotting my murder, I can tell. Fly, you fool. Keeping an eye out for shaking dancing trees because we still need Burmese and Wormadims. But technically we've got the bare minimum. So normal day then? Less brain than ever. Put it that way. When did you ever have a brain? Okay, listen, I know I make that joke a lot, but listen. Wolf's tired. Wolf came home, like, the audio of being tired and, hey pup. Like, I need a nap. That was Wolf's energy when she got off work. It just doesn't work. Yeah. Like, according to college, I'm educated, but being educated doesn't mean you have a working brain all the time. There's a reason I share my brain cell with her. Ah. I mean, I confused the crap out of a customer earlier today because I was stalking the floor in produce this morning, and like someone came in like the instant we opened. We had people in the store shopping. I was like, okay, fine. And so I was stalking, I think, like one of the apples. And like, I almost dropped the tray of apples that I was stalking from. So I like just muttered under my breath in a different language. I believe it was Spanish. I don't even fully remember. Ow, there's your anvil. And so I'm just like, okay. And I forget that a lot of people who are stationed here also speak Spanish. So I just got the weirdest side eye from one of the customers. They didn't say anything to me, but they got the side eye, like they heard me and they understood. Where the fudge is this behind me? So away from the wall. It's in the grass. It's probably in the freaking grass, which sucks because I'm trying to see this shite. It says it's just in front of me. I don't believe you. Well, if you had to catch an Absol, what name, nature, and ability would you want? Ooh. So, I'm not gonna lie, I know shit for what abilities Pokemon can actually have, because I never paid attention to them. There it is, for the longest time. I know, for certain that Absol can have pressure. But, incidentally, I have a shiny Absol, and it's the first shiny I ever actually got. I'm not the original trainer of that Absol. A friend traded it to me a long time ago, and her name is Fallen Angel. But that's another Munchlax outbreak. Interesting. If I got a different one at this point, honestly, I'd probably want it to have adamant nature, and if I got to name it entirely this time, because that was just the name that they had given it, God. Pressure or super luck? Ooh, super luck. I like super luck a lot. But it'd probably be adamant nature, super luck. And what would I name it? Probably Ezra. But you spell it like, Ezra. Yeah. Ezra or Urza, depending on gender. Ezra male, Urza female. Pressure since she insists on doing stuff. Listen, I'm here. My brain is working-ish. Like, you know what people like, I joke about not having a brain, and they're like, how do you have your stream stuff set up? And I'm like, it has been 2 years of me slowly unscuffing stream to get everything working. I finally got it to where it takes me less than 5 minutes to get set up to stream. And it's actually really nice. You mean my brain is working? Urza. So basically you swap the, for Ezra and Urza, all you do is swap the E, or the R and the Z. That's all you have to do for them. Chimchar! I don't need the monkeys though. We need the pink clown. We need the pink clown. Well, I need the pink baby clown. Raise. 3, 2, 1. What? Why are we counting down? Why are we counting down, pup? What did we start? So Ezra would be male. Urza would be the female. Yes, Urza like Fairy Tail. Damn it. Okay, there's not any of them spawned either. Shink's outbreak. Shink's not what we go after. Man, I question some people's screen names in these games. Come here, buddy. Get in. Nope. I don't know why I'm checking these trees. I know it's Wormadam and I already have... No, I have Steel Wormadam, so grass is fine. Right? Love you, Wolf. I'm a raise. I'm confusion. Is it more Shellos? Oh, no, I'm just... This one's a satchel. This one's not an outbreak. Are you guarding it? I think you are. Yes, Pup uses confusion, and it's usually super effective. Oi, F off, you're level 20. If that. Like, you can't kill me the way you think you can, Jellos. Oh, this is a Starly outbreak. Yep, don't need the burbs. Don't need to be cursed by them. Please let that one be Mime Jr. I'm just gonna messing with people. Yeah, that's fair. Oh my goodness. So I've started playing through Platinum finally on my actual 3DS. What are we searching for today? Hey, Shred Shack, we are searching for Ralts, Riolu, Mime Jr., and then Basculin if we're lucky. I can trip people's minds simultaneously tripping mine, I see. Sadly, we didn't get the outbreak we needed here. So we'll go head back to the village and reset. Ideally, we actually want either the summit or we want, bollocks. I would make a statement, they respond to it, then I'm confused since I forgot what I said. Yeah, we either want the Highlands or we want the Icelands for our spawns. Basculin's gonna be over on the coastlands, but Basculin is a rare spawn regardless. And I've already failed that shiny, I think, twice now. Once for sure. Thank you for your help with the future run. Yeah, no problem. Yay! Wait. Did I sleep until morning? Or did I sleep a little while? I think I did sleep till morning. It's fine. It's fine. We're resetting. we're resetting outbreaks anyway. It doesn't matter. This run's a VTubers run. You make team member for number 4. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I've also submitted about playing against my teacher since he's basically not on his own lessons and not available to be contacted about anything. That's fair, pup. Like, if you can't get a hold of your teacher, then, like, what's the point? I mean, okay, I can get Gumi from here. I technically need another shiny Gumi, but it's not on the official finish the game list for the Pokedex. But listen, Wolf's gotta get the ball rolling somehow, okay? Just called in sick for today since I really don't want to waste my entire day sitting at school with little to no new information. I don't blame you there, pup. I really don't. Christ, how do I want to do this? Let's do this one. So I'm trying to think about how to optimize this as much as I can, as well as grabbing the satchels without having to, like, double or triple back. Because there's 3 of them all right there. Hopefully this time Krillgunk does not curse us. Ghastly. I don't like the number of Ghastly-based outbreaks we've already gotten. Oh shoot, I need to feed Snorlax dinner. It's fine, I can feed Snorlax dinner before bed. As long as Snorlax gets fed. I had one other lesson about corn and grasslands. I like the teacher and I'm interested in the subject. Fair enough, I had seen you post in the Discord about a 6-hour corn lecture. You are the only member that somewhat has its gender matter. I mean, it's fine either way. It's just saying my teacher I had for 3 hours prior has the ability to run away. Yeah. Yes, corn. Alright, so more hippopotas. Hippo, hippo. There's a shaking tree. Hold up. Alright, Garchomp. Because you're our tree checker. It's a rat. It is not a special for me. Just gonna Jimmy. Whee! Okay, so down over Rhyhorn outbreak. That's not what we're after. So it's probably gonna be this one. Hi, Geodude. I see you hiding over at the other edge of the swamp. As much as I like the bog-bound area, I hate it in storms because it is such a pain to see anything. I just love how some sugars have a chat where you select your pronouns. I just don't know how to, like, set up stuff like that, okay? Everyone is free to tell me theirs if they wish. I'm the all one selecting my pronouns as EM. Eem. Okay. Pup is Eem. Got it. Where is the fudge is the satchel? Am I just... I'd hope so. I haven't checked that much because I'm getting lost looking for satchels again. Are you up or are you down? Say you're up. But I don't believe you. I don't believe you one bit. Because I don't see diddly. I just selected it because it sounded fun. I mean, hey. Some people have one that's like... Oh, there it is. It's under the tree. I'm an idiot. Before you pick the names. There we go. So what's this outbreak? Bonsly. Dude, it took me forever to friggin' get Bonsly in this one because I needed to, like, perfect it for the level 10 research for the Arceus fight. And, oh my god, it took me forever. Personally, like, he, they, she, theys are the ones. Others are just confusing. I mean, some people just don't vibe with them. Like, I understand that some people just don't vibe with the he, she, or they, so they have their own little title. Which, fair. I just like to do my best to be respectful. Okay. So there's those three. I guess we're gonna go up the ridge line and then loop back down because of where I've ended up at. This is by no means the most efficient way of doing these outbreaks, but it's fine. I have set opinions on the whole thing. I'm trying not to go into them since I don't want to get canceled. Licky tongue. I almost said I don't know why. My brain has defaulted that Lickitung is not Lickitung. It's Licky Licky, even though that's what it evolves into. I know that's what it evolves into. Damn it. Usually I can stick that a little bit better. Here. There we go. Put me on that little bit of ledge, just so I can land. No, the tree hath betrayed me. Tree, why? You're not even a pseudo-wudo and you betrayed me. Hey, Griffin. How you doing? Why is the first shiny a freaking Lickitung? I'm glad that it shows no sign of stopping. This isn't even one of our outbreaks that we're hunting. This is just me checking outbreaks to see what we get. No, no. Ooh, the Screech Owl. Okay, I'm assuming, yep, there it is. And a Muna! Noise. That is not a satchel, that is a piece of wood. Got myself as a plushie! Where is the satchel? What, you know what, Eevee? Where the fudge? Okay, it says down over here. Oh, there it is. I see it. No, don't go up. I need to not damage my legs. Alright, so we have to go to the top of Lake Valor so we can work our way back down. Eevee's not in MMO. Just regular ones. Ah. So I have not read The Wheel of Time Archer. I know it's, was started, like, I know the original author passed away, and then I think Sanderson took over it, like Brandon Sanderson. I just haven't sat down and actually read the entire series, nor have I watched the show. Like, I did not make that mistake. Which is funny, because I know The Wheel of Time is supposed to be, like, a really, what is it? It's supposed to be like this really big epic fantasy, and I just never sat down to read it. What is it? The Wheel of Time? It's a book series. Which, to be fair, like, I just recently finished rereading the Howl's Moving Castle series, and honestly, have been contemplating rereading, the Immortals Quartet by Tamora Pierce. Which, those are, like, smaller books, but I reread them, like, once or twice a year just because they're a comfort series for me. But it's been a while since I've actually sat down and read anything new. I just haven't been in the, like, mind state to read. Like, I'll start reading, I'll be like, yes, and I'll cuddle up and everything and be all happy, and then, like, I just pass out within, like, 10-15 minutes just because I've been so tired. Which is weird, because normally I'm voracious when it comes to reading. But I'm also, like, low-key waiting for, like, the next books in a lot of my series. That is Sligoo Outbreak. That is not a Goomy Outbreak. Lay Sadness. I've just been waiting for the next books in all of my other series to come out, too. Because, like, I'm waiting for the next Patricia Briggs book. I'm waiting for the next Sanderson book, which I gotta read his 4 little novellas, because I have them all on my Kindle now. I just haven't sat down to read them yet. Because I signed up for the Year of Sanderson through the Kickstarter, which is funny, because Drake actually has all of my packages for my swag boxes because of the move, and he just hasn't shipped them to me yet, because he's just waiting for the last few to show up before he ships them all. And I'm like, that's fair. Because I got the ebooks and the swag boxes. Okay, so none of the outbreaks that we were hoping for, sadly. And I've already gotten all of the satchels. Yeah. We found this yellow dude. He's weird. We'll put his tongue back in its mouth. Makes me kind of like creeped out a little bit. I shall return to the village. Oh, it's the Primo Gem. I was like, what makes that noise? Stuck the Primo Gem to my head again. Ooh, sweet. Awesome. It's at the coastlands. Cool. So we haven't been there today. Lepai. And we have a chance at Basculin here. I might just go ahead. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're gonna do for this one is we're just gonna grab 5 of these real quick, and we're gonna, like, flash warning, guys, because my Munchlax is gonna throw a flashbang. How do you spell that Pokemon's name? Hey, there is a Basculin outbreak. Awesome. Okay, so what Wolf's gonna do, because we know there's a Basculin outbreak, is we are gonna save just in case. I think they're trying to spell Mismagius. Rayquaza looks correct. Alright. Spotted. I just hate how these guys flee so freaking easily. Fudge! Guys! Shiny Basculin! Oh god. Why? Garchomp! Go away! God damn it. No! Damn it. See, this is why I saved, because Garchomp was like, hey, I'm gonna come out my Pokeball and block your line of sight. Don't mess it up again. I saved this time, pup. I saved at the Outbreak Stark, and I saved when I saw it spawn on screen. We're good. I'm not missing this one a 3rd time. Fishy did not get away. I need 3 of these. Your Garchomp is like Misty's Psyduck. Garchomp be something. Ow! I mean, okay, fair, yes. However, this one wants to swim, yeah. Okay, target acquired. Shiny Basculin, get the ball. Stay in the ball. No, you come here. You come here. Figured out the promo work plays that nice. Oh, thank you, Jeebus. Get in the ball and stay. Get in the ball and stay. Freaking finally! Let's go! It's Rayquaza and Mismagius fused. Ah, okay. Yes, I will have to do the gender forms, but so I still need 2 more of them, but just having the first one is so happy for me. Okay. I don't need any of these other outbreaks, but I'm gonna get the satchels. You understand, I failed that sucker twice now. It is redemption to finally get it in the ball and get it stay. Hi, dude. I don't care. Power's causing chaos, Griffin. It's fine. Where's the last satchel? I only see... Oh, okay, it's by the Starly. That hurt, yeah? I didn't do it. What do you mean? Why am I getting the WTH? Like, everyone in this chat chooses chaos and violence. I thought that was just how this chat vibed. Blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god, blood for the blood god. There is a static set of spawns of Basculin, so it might get lucky and go up there and see if we can get another one. Because here's the thing, I need a male and a female Basculin for Basculegion having 2 different forms. Oh, your avatar was the one that hit me. Ah, okay. Hi, Jodo, you just missed getting pinned. We also just got our first shiny Basculin, so now I need 2 more. Awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that pin. The rest of these outbreaks we're not super interested in, so we're just gonna ignore them. Mistype. Yeah, you're good. Go enjoy Monster Hunter, pup. Whee! You guys should eventually unpin. If not, I think Griffin's gotta be the one to unpin you unless I manually unpin all of you individually, which I can do that if we need to. But you're gonna have to wait till I get over to the static spawns. Oh, I see. Yes, Power, you can say that one. One of my first RC shinies was a Basculin. Nice. They have cursed me forever. I had failed them twice. I almost failed this one, but luckily I finally saved beforehand. So I know that there's some static ones that spawn over here. Oh, don't worry, I'll unpin you guys in a second. I just wanted to get where I wasn't flying. Give me 1 sec. Freedom for everybody. Because for some odd reason, the mass pin command doesn't, unpin command doesn't work for me if somebody else is the one who's done the pinning. It was in the pond next to the Alpha Artivore. Nice. Yeah, I think I've flown over one before in the Icelands and didn't realize it until it despawned when I went back to check. Betting time, boys. Oh no. Let's see. Bet 500. Oh. Helps if I remember. All the hugs for Wolf appreciated. Hope I can get that in there. Also, I can't see dick all. Because I hit the very edge of the map. I looked up, I'm like, I can't see anything. Man, so hear me out. Do, the Legends games, like one for each region type of thing. Give me that. Give me that. And then at the very end, turn around and make it so we can travel from, like, Legends game to Legends game. If you won't give me all of the, Oh, hi, Graveler. I didn't realize that was shaking. Whoops. Do ow. Why would you want ow? Well, because you hit me in the head with an anvil. That's why I said ow. But I was saying, give me a Legends game for each region. And then at the very end, have it to where you can travel from region to region in a single Legend game. Just enter the friend's VC, not saying anything, waiting until he notices. Nice. I've done that before where, like, I've completely forgot to, like, introduce. It was Timing Wolf. Ah. I don't know why I'm checking. I'm so ingrained for checking Motham spawns that I was just Like, oh, I'm over here. I'm gonna check the Motham spawns. I got shiny Motham last time. Ow. I want to get an old school cherish ball. Or orange ball. Doo doo doo. God, you have no idea how nice it is to see those bloody sparkles. Enter VC and just don't talk just because. Yeah. Return to the village. Okay. I should probably, like, you know, return these people's satchels, because I've just been picking them up and not sending them back. I literally launched the game and realized I didn't do that last time either, so I had to send a bunch of them back. Also, apparently I have hiccups. One brief moment of intermission. So sword, hang on, let me pull up the schedule. Sword is going to be Saturday, Jodo. Because I don't want to go in any Pokeball power. Yep, Saturday, October 7th is the next time we're going to be playing Pokemon Sword. Oh, well. Sorry, Griffin. Snap would be at some point, Archer. I'm not entirely sure when I want to do Snap. I do know I want to play Snap at some point. Wolf hasn't officially decided when that's going on the schedule yet. I know Sunday we're starting Paleo Pines, and I don't know how long we're going to get sucked into that. It's a cozy farming sim, though, with dinosaurs. So, fair warning, it'll probably become a Wolf hyperfixation if her hyperfixation with Arc was anything. 600 plus hours of just breeding dire wolves. So, that's what I decided we were going to rotate to after we finished Legend of Zelda, which we just did for the OG one. So we'll do Paleo Pines. I heard you mention obviously, but like all I caught was Snap thanks to the boy child. You're fine. Wolf needs like 3 days of just sleep. But that's not gonna happen. Wolf also needs to like just not have a scatterbrain. Like my brain is like constantly 3 to 4 different dialogue tracks at once, which can be great for like focusing on 7 different tasks on the computer at once, but it's awful for trying to hold a conversation because you constantly just control alt delete your freaking brain and you're like, oh well, I don't remember what I just said 10 seconds ago. Convince me not to try and listen to the Wheel of Time on Audible. Convince you to not. Okay. I'm going to bet that it's the same bland narrator all the time, and therefore none of the characters' voices are very animated, unlike the Tamora Pierce Audible files, where they have the full cast. You're gonna lurk? That's fine, Griffin. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. So, like, Tamora Pierce, her audibles are always so nice because they have the full audio cast, so each character is actually voiced by somebody different and everything. A lot of the other ones for Audible, especially like other big series that I've come across, they have the same narrator the whole way throughout, and they don't do a whole lot of good voice inflection, in my opinion. So that's my reason to not do the Audible ones for Wheel of Time Archer. Because like I had that issue with some of the Throne of Glass books, was the Audible was just like, the narrator wasn't bad, but it threw me off that I got spoiled with the Tamora Pierce ones. Unfortunately, I know it's fantastic. Oh, I listened to it, was coming out of the coma. I don't know if it's gonna, oh, okay, I got you. I mean, you could always try for something else. God damn it, Starly. You're not what I wanted. I mean, I'll take it. It's a shiny regardless. Just don't do to me what you did last time, Starly. The last time you guys started being shiny. Also, bye-bye. You're fine, Griffin. Like, again, Archer, if you're concerned about that one, then you could try a different Audible series just to kind of ease yourself back into it, too. I could understand the hesitation, though. I heard you like pie in the ears. I mean, It's a thing. It's just really hard to get out of the ears, out of the hair. You know, it's a whole process. Which, fun fact, one of the jobs I had IRL before I started streaming, we did one of the you know, it was an awful freaking corporate business, but it was a customer service job. And so we, you know, did the fundraising in October for Children's Hospital. Okay, cool. Yeah, we challenged our customers to help us fundraise money, and let's just say I ended up with pies in the face, but people forgot to make pies, so it was just whipped cream in a pie tin. Spoiled milk smell happens so fast when you get hit in the face with a whipped cream pie. I kid you not. Like, not even an hour later, it was just sour milk in my nose, and that was all I could smell for the rest of, like, the next 2 days. It was horrendous. So Wolf will never consent to getting whipped cream to the face again, because, oh my god, that smell does not go away. That is Zubats. That is not Mime Jr. Give me Mime Jr., dang it. To be fair, this one and the coastlands I should just be using the berries on. I really should, but I want to see what all else we can find. Yes, that's allowed. Good lord. Literally, we were talking about it in context. Also, it's funny, I didn't realize it till like literally last night at work, because I closed and then I opened, that we sell cans of pie filling, like blueberry, apple, cherry pie filling at work, and it throws me off, because I was like, oh. I don't know why I didn't think that was a thing, it just is a thing. Like, it makes sense, we have ready-made pie crusts. Why on earth wouldn't we sell pie filling? But then again, I'm also the weirdo who likes to make her freaking cheesecakes from scratch. But that's because I like how I make my cheesecake. It's much better than the homemade cheesecake. Or not the homemade, the store-made cheesecakes. Homemade is better than store-made. Which eventually I'll get myself a new mixer because my mixer died. And then I can make cheesecake again. Spiel! He is the bestest boy. The bestest round orb. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No biting. Okay, neither of those Mime Juniors are green. This outbreak is more monkeys. Whee! You half pinged me for what? Let's see. That's Shellos outbreak. I always like how I have to figure out if it's a Shellos outbreak right there or if it's just the Shellos that normally spawn. Gonna play it safe and hold off until after I have my therapy session where I'll see what he has to say. Yeah, that's honestly a better point, Archer. Like, gives Wolf head pats. There is a command for that power. Sadly, no outbreak. For what we are after. Thank you, Archer. We've caught a slightly brown bird. Which RIP to everyone who like was doing the shiny soft resets for Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and they got the uncatchable Starly before they got their shiny starter. Like, that had to be so painful to see. Because I know some people were like 8 times encountered on that Starly that they can't catch before they got the shiny starter. I was like, man, that is some dedication. Ooh, we don't need Stunky. So, Bip. Time to go sleep in a tent for a day, you guys. Because sleeping in the village doesn't count for some bloody reason. Oh, my cat's chewing on her cardboard. That's what that sound is. Hydrate, I can do that. And now I have a bucket on my head. Sadly, the bucket is not nearly as... what's the word I want to use? It's not as well rigged as the box. So, like, the box moves a lot more when I move. The bucket, not so much. It glitches a little bit more. Okay. Bing, bing. There we go. Mass outbreaks. Ooh, we're back to the bog. I will say, Ready Player One, the audiobook, is a wild ride while waking up from a coma and tripping balls on all the drugs. I could imagine. I've actually read that book. Like, I could imagine that audiobook being a trip and a half. Yes. Go this way first. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Skorupi? Okay. I was circling in the wrong direction. I was like, wait a minute. Like, I could visualize the entire thing. It was both amazing and horrifying. Yeah. See, I used to have Audible when it was rolled into the cost of Prime. I would use Audible all the time. But now it's a separate own subscription, and I'm like, F that. That's too much money. Yes, I get a free book a month, which is how I got the Brandon Sanderson books, because I was not paying 50 bucks for those. Sorry, Sanderson. Like, that's way too much for an audiobook. But at the same time, I just, like, I have a few books that I obviously kept the audiobooks for, and I'm fine with those. But I don't want to keep paying monthly for Audible. And it's funny because I literally had a promotional email the other day, and it's like, hey, do you want like 6 free months of Audible? I'm like, it's tempting, but no, I don't want to go back down that rabbit hole. Mainly because I can't wear headphones at work. If I could wear headphones at work, I probably honestly would. Just because 3 hours of chopping fruit for fruit cups a day, yeah, I would very much just have an audiobook playing. But I also don't want to, like, get counseled about some of the audiobooks I've listened to. They're not spicy, they're just fantasy. And, well, if someone just walks in at the wrong time, there's some explaining to do. Just like with anime. It could be a completely wholesome anime and there'd be that one scene. I didn't have Audible. My wife bought a Kindle that would work with Audible, a Bluetooth speaker, and a sub to Audible randomly for me to listen as I woke up. See, that's actually really cool, though. It is Krogunk. Okay, I was like, what? I don't know why. It takes me forever to identify Krogunk half the time. Like, he's very easy to identify, and it always just, like, I have to sit there and stare at him for a second before my brain's like, that's a Krogunk. I'm like, ah, yes. Frog. Sentient vines. Hup. Is that Vespiquen a shiny? Probably not. Where's she at? There she is. She's not shiny. Okay. Always gotta check. I'm next to her. Because we still need shiny Vespiquen and shiny female Combee, but again, those can be hunted in other games too. I'm just trying to finish the Pokemon we can get via outbreaks. Wow, rephrase that. Massive outbreaks. Let me rephrase that. Because technically you can get Cherubi and Baroach outbreaks. They're just incredibly rare. And if we get other Burmese in other games, I'm fine with that too. What do we got? Bonsly! Why is this one almost like... This one's Bonsly a lot. You are tearing into your cardboard over there, Miss Ma'am. I hear you. You're just shredding something that's already dead. Like, I know we're supposed to go to the pet store on Saturday and get you more freaking stuff, but chill. The cardboard's gotta last until then. Because if I take your cardboard away before I have replacements, you will lose your absolute mind, Levy. We know this. We've done this before. What do we got? Onyx. 20-foot tall rock snake. Whee! I will admit, them giving us Braviary at the end of the game made a lot of sense. I was like, man, why are they like wait to give us the burb? And then I realized how much easier it is to get around because of the burb, and I'm like, ah. I don't need Cyndaquil, however, bonus Cyndaquils can be given away to people. So we shall catch Cyndaquils. Listen, I have a method, alright? Because I don't want to deal with them going below the ledge. Listen, you're gonna be cheeky, you're gonna fight me. Like, I understand you used a baby, but if you're gonna be cheeky, you're gonna get KO'd. Why? Because I said so. Okay, now that you're not in line of sight of the other one, well, there we go. Back of the head built. Drill. Hello, Cyndaquil who's randomly drowning itself. What is with these Cyndaquils and occasionally just drowning themselves in this pond? Okay, I have 2 more to check. We have a bit longer. Important Pokemon seem to be gone. Okay, well, no secondary outbreak. That was an Alpha Paris. That was just oddly menacing to see. So this one should be up on this ridge line. It is more Krogunk. It's always Krogunk. It's not always Krogunk. It's just... every time I don't want it to be a Krogunk, it's a Krogunk. What do we got? More Onyx. Interesting. Alright. She's a whiff there, which is fine. Let's just toss... sleep until morning, just to be sure, and then we'll rotate back. Because sometimes I do this a little too fast, and the timer doesn't have a chance. Oh, whoops. I just automatically defaulted to going back to the village, forgetting that I just caught a bunch of Cyndaquil. Yeah, no, though, if I restarted Audible and, like, started playing that through the Bluetooth speaker that I'm allowed at work when I'm in the back, I'd have to be very cautious of which books I play, because all it would take is, like, the district manager or somebody walking in at the wrong time to have to explain something. The mountain, please, because we can get Mime Jr. and I think Riolu here? Ralts is up north. I know Ralts outbreaks are only up north, sadly. I have a funny feeling this outbreak up here is going to be like Electabuzz or something like that. Because for some odd reason, it's always something hyper aggressive right here. Then don't listen to hardcore. It's not hardcore fairy form, Archer. That's the thing. No, it's Raion. It's literally just fantasy, and all it takes is one thing out of context. Again, fantasy is like anime. All it takes is that one scene out of context when your mom walks in the room, and then you're having to spend an hour explaining that it's not what she thought it was. Instead, it's a wholesome slice of life that just had to have one really awkward scene for quote-unquote comedy reasons. The fact that you got the box of shame on that drop. I don't know if you were intending for the box of shame or the anvil, but... like, okay, Archer. I'll raise you not hardcore fairy part and don't listen to the audiobook about Animorphs. That's probably one that you don't want to freaking hear. Of course, there's also the Maximum Ride series by James Patterson, which that whole series is a fever dream and a half. You're just about to deserve the box of shame. You're the one who freaking literally had me read My Immortal over Discord chat before. Which I still have that freaking tag saved. And we will finish it. Oh god. The threat that implies, man. I has a hat. I has a hat. That's such a threat to say that we will finish that too. And I'm like, oh no. There is a Zubat in chat for anyone who wishes to capture a Zubat. Piehead. Hippo, hippo. I love Hippopotas. They're so freaking cute and adorable. They're huge when in all reality. A Christmas Eve reading seems appropriate. Oh dear Jesus. Archer over here going like, Wolf's gonna go full sin mode. I don't care. We're gonna read My Immortal on Christmas Eve. Listen, that's if I somehow actually get lucky enough to get Christmas Eve off, which I doubt because I've literally worked every single freaking holiday since I started. And as far as I know, the only holiday that my store is actually closed for is New Year's Eve. Ow! I'm not getting in the ball. Hat. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I meow, and I meow. I'm not actually a cat, but you know. I don't know why. Word associations are weird with my brain. Ow! I didn't need the anvil. Why? Why are you trying to tase me? What did I do? What we got? Nope. Dink, dink. Hey-oh. Let's see. Zoom, zoom, zoom around the corner. That tree is shaking. Hold up. Tree check. This cat. You're a kitty cat. Like I said, man. Word association be weird, okay? My brain hears a word and it just goes, hey, that word rhymes with this word. Or if for some odd reason, it's just like, oh, we're gonna associate the two. And I'm like, why? Why do we do this, brain? Believe me, I don't even understand my own brain, okay? It just exists as this weird, sad, gelatinous goo. And I have to accept that most days it doesn't function properly, except for keeping me alive. Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, snake! There's a snake! Yes, you can very easily get Wolf to sing along to old YouTube video music because it's just ingrained in her brain. Badger, 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 Duskull! Ooh, tree check. F off, ghosty boys. That's a Heracross. That is not what I'm after. It's like the one Pogue will always like freaking get stuck in my head's the Narwhal song. It's just, he loves the Narwhal song. Yeah. I told you, you need to unplug your brain and plug it back in. Yeah, I've tried. It doesn't ever seem to work. It just makes it worse. There's always a reboot error. Sadly, no Mime Juniors. I wish to return to the village because there's no Mime Junior here. I need a Mime Junior outbreak. Well, we got a chance. Mime Junior, Mime Junior, Mime Junior. Have you tried upgrading the RAM in your brain? Listen, the RAM is old, limping along, and I swear there's less of it every year. Mainly because I don't, like, I don't go through sleep cycles properly. Interesting. I'm not surprised that you're the one that spawns up in that tree, but I am surprised. Like, not thinking about it, shock and awe. Thinking about it, it makes sense. Whee, Zarua! And they're already pissed at me. Let's go. And they've already forgotten my presents. Do I need another shiny one? No. Am I going to see if we get one? Yes. Why? Because I can. Oh, I sealed that one right over his head. Me forgetting the hill is a thing. I love when they spawn and you catch another one so you can just turn and beam them in the back of the head. Okay, you're not a berry outbreak. I heard that one break out. Just waiting so I can get a little bit closer. Okay, so now I gotta contend with the hill. God damn it. Alright, you're the last one for this one. Ooh, this has a guaranteed second wave, too. Alpha. Alpha wave. Let's go. Let's see it. Get caught. What's the new horde? Nope, just regular Zorks. See, this is why I keep my distance. For things that get angry. Nope, that one broke out again. That one broke out again. Steals all of the Zorua and Zorks in mine now. I still need to get one more regular Zork. Not Zork, Zorua shiny. Because that was the first one that we ever did Masuda method for, was the Zorua. And so I evolved it into Zork, so I no longer have the shiny regular baby Zorua. So I'll eventually have to redo that one too. Alright, Mime Jr. Give us a Mime Jr. outbreak. Or 3. That'd be amazing. Like, my goal is at least one shiny of them, but I'm over odds for this game for them, and it's just like, oh god. And the outbreaks are so incredibly rare for them. I know there's like the 1 or 2 static ones, depending on if you roll if they're Mime Juniors or Mr. Mimes, but sometimes it's all Mr. Mime, and I don't need more Mr. Mimes unless they're, you know, Galarian forms. Badger. The Ghost and normal Zorua are so cute. They are. They're also, like, terrifying. Like, if you watch the freaking short on the short mini-series on the Pokemon YouTube channel about them, oh my god, it's so terrifying. It's a little baby Burmy, but it is not the sparkly Burmese. Whee! I always forget that that alpha Heracross is over there too until I see him. I'm like, right, death awaits. I know there was a Zork that attached. The Zorua was adorable, but it still like showed why Pokemon would be terrifying for this like setting though. Apparently I did not catch the last one. It's fine. We know there's not a shiny over there. You can warn the others of what happens when they spawn. Badger. Dang it, Archer. It's just stuck in my head now. No, Drift Blimp. I don't want to be kidnapped today. Of course, also you could just like have a little bit of existential horror just from reading certain Pokedex entries. Like, Again, most of those, all you gotta do is just read the ghost types. You will either cry out of sadness or be horrified and cry out of sadness. Because ghost type Pokedex entries are basically just depression and horror all at the same time. Oh, this child got lost in the woods and, like, cried to sleep while starving to death on a freaking tree stump. That soul then possesses said tree stump, and it becomes a Pokemon known as Phanthump. I'm not lying. Oh, yeah, you know, this lovely little dude who's holding a... I'm Junior Outbreak. Holding a mask? Yeah, your mask, by the way, will try to put his mask on your face to steal your soul. Cofagrigus tries to suck you in. To consume you. Wait, your back is turned. Get in the ball. Stop spawning Mr. Mimes, damn it. I need Mime Juniors, not Mr. Mimes. I still want to cuddle Ghost Zorua. That's fair. Nope. Okay, there's no guaranteed second wave. Alright, I think we just KO this one, because I really don't want to catch it. It's not a shiny. Or just let it get run away. That works too. I got my Mime Junior Outbreak. No luck, and 2 of them were still Mr. Mimes. Like, what is with the baby outbreaks always like having the middle form that they're based upon? No shiny baby clowns for you. I'm trying. Hey, there's more Zoruas though. We just have to fight them. I mean, if only you want to be aggressive. I'll KO you first. Again, we don't need this shiny, but I'd take another one. Because it's adorable. It's Bobby. They say you stinky. Again, I did nothing to the clowns. I would understand if I did something to them, but I never do. Here. Make my life easier. Go towards the berry children. All but the one that's the problem child. There we go. Oh shit, the rain's about to go. We haven't even checked like half. Whoops, gotta go. See, Wolf hyperfixate. It's a little too much. Alright. Kadabra, we don't care. You didn't go to their birthday party. Oh, how was I supposed to know it was their birthday party? They didn't send me an invite. If I don't get the invite, what can I do? I'm not a psychic. That's Celio. Well, Sfeel specifically. We're gonna go this way just because I feel like I'm gonna get more of them checked before time runs out if I go this way. Badoof, 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 badoof. I'm not even gonna check trees right now. And that would be why. Because another Mime Jr. outbreak. With another freaking Mr. Mime. This is apparently when I should have used the berries. Because this has got all the rare spawns happening. No, the rainstorm ended! Damn it. I mean, I caught them all, but none of them were shiny. And I don't know what the other outbreaks were because the rainstorm ended. Fudge! Okay, now I guess I can do tree checks again. See, why does Mime Jr. hate me so? Whee! Everything's so ingy. I don't like it when things are ingy. I mean, there's one more spot I could technically check. There's the two possible static spawns, but they may not be Mime Jr. They may be Mr. Mimes. And that's the only reason I don't check them as often as like I did with the Motham static spawns, was simply the fact that I didn't want to get the other, like, shiny to be Mr. Mime. Because I already have shiny Mr. Mime from this game. And sometimes they don't even spawn over here. Because it should be right after the second ridge down here. Okay, game, it started raining again. Okay, so we have Mr. Mime. And a regular Mime Jr. That's it. Les Sadness. Alright, I'm just gonna teleport to camp. Alright, first of all... Oh, I'm full on oran berries. Noted. 38 Pokemon. It's been a while since Wolf just went on a wee bit of a catching spree. Again, it's not like I need it. Sure they did, but you were someplace called Paldea. Ah. He's so cute, look at him. The only thing I haven't done for these guys is watch it you snarl 40 times and giving them food. I've caught 300 of these suckers. Ooh, and Amura is in chat. I will definitely catch that sucker, or at least try to. It would help if I could spell. Why is English such a hard language? Alright, what do we got? Well, to the icy north we shall go. Riolu, 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 and Ralts. Ralts, not Krillia, for the love of dear God. I don't need another shiny. I need Krillia. Still shinies Rua. Listen, I only got the one baby. I don't have any spare shinies of that one. Believe me, I have plenty of shiny spares. If we wanted to like just do random giveaways for shinies, I freaking could. The only reason I don't is because most people don't like shinies that they didn't catch themselves, which, fair enough. Kadabra Alakazam. Which this is the one region we haven't been to yet today, so we'll have to get the satchels while we're here too. Or no, I returned this region satchels earlier this morning, or earlier today before stream, so this one wouldn't have regenerated yet. Be good, we don't have to get any satchels. Hey, Zorua. Dang it, I like Amura. Amura's a really nice one. That's probably gonna be the next fossil Pokemon I hunt the shiny for, because I really like the shiny, and they spawn in the Crown Tundra. So we can do an encounter on that one. Hey, I caught her! Nice. How do I thread the needle between both of them? There we go. It's so cute watching them jump backwards too. Come on. Alright. Whee! That time I caught something for the Pokemon community game. Dang you, Wolf, you stole the baby dino. I did. Listen, I got gypped on like the last 4 things I've tried to catch in the community game, alright? It owed me at this point. Dive, dive, dive! At least it wasn't the shiny one, alright? The only shiny I've gotten so far from the community game was an Aegislash, which I freaking love. Ralts Outbreak! Let's go, baby! Give me the blue-haired baby. Or blue-headed baby. It's not technically their hair. Protective big sister, get out of the way. Oh no, these guys are berries. Okay, so we're gonna have extra spawns because of the berries, but there's guaranteed no second wave then. Oh, stop it, you. You're the last one, aren't you? You are. Okay, so no shiny on this one then. Also, how the hell did I just hit you in the back of the head? You were walking that direction. Alright. No blue-headed baby there. It's weird, normally you don't want babies with blue heads, but I do. Riolu Outbreak! Please, give me something. It's a squirrel, apparently. Which, I mean, I feel that vibe. Thank God for being slightly too far away. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure the Lucario got caught, because if it didn't wait till the Lucario officially locked, it would have just automatically busted out. Alright, you go to sleep, child. Because, again, you guys are angy and aggressive. So this should be the second half. I'm not a baby killer. Riolu is not baby, alright? Riolu is an aggressive freaking teen who's just small for their size, which is why they're aggressive. Okay. Alright, before we do that, we're just gonna queue that one up. Alright. Not a shiny Burmy. Moving on. Boom, 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 boom. Alright. Okay, so I can't be mad because I got one of each outbreak that I was hoping for, but I'm also slightly upset still because we didn't get the shinies yet. And like with Riolu and Lucario and Ralts, it's not that I've failed shinies like I had with Basculin, it's the fact that I've just gotten no shinies of them, period. Like, Ralts, the only time I've gotten shiny Ralts line has literally been the evolved ones. Oh god, hi. Don't mind me. You fine, you fine, you giant soccer ball. Leave me alone. I'm not stealing your babies. Just let me leave in peace and I won't steal your babies. That's Drifblimp. We're not after Drifblimp. Well, Drifloon, sorry. You can tell I've played Pokemon for way too long because I immediately default to the final evolution and damn near every line whenever I see a Pokemon from an evolutionary line. I'm like, oh. Because for far too long did I have to go, what does this evolve into again? That's weird that that wasn't a Abomasnow there. Usually that's, I thought that was supposed to be a static alpha Sneasel. Hisuian Sneasel. I don't know why I have to specify that. It's regular Sneasel only happens in frickin' space-time distortions, which we don't get because we don't spend 45 minutes out here. Pachirisu? Pachi! The adorable yet mighty and slightly terrifying Pachirisu. That alpha was the last static alpha I got shiny recently. It was the Alpha Machamp. Which I think I've gotten like 7 shiny alphas, which is pretty good for not having, like, we have under 400 hours in the save file. We still have almost 400 hours in the save file though, which is shit ton. And this is my OG save file for this game. I've yet to reset it. Whee! Curl around, bright eyes, Snorunt. Come on, give me another Ralts or Riolu game. Be nice. Give me a more chance at the shiny babies that we need. We're so close. And yes, I know there's a million other games that I could get shiny Ralts and shiny Lucario in. But I want to do it in this game because of the outbreaks. Same thing with the Mime Jr. It's like I'd also love more shiny Rotoms from this game, but at the same time, I can also get them from the Dynamax Adventure raids. That is Duskull. Alright, so if I want a shiny Lucario, our hopes and dreams rest upon the laurels of the static alpha spawn up here. I don't know if I'm going to make it to this last outbreak before time runs up. Fair warning. Just because we're running a little low on time. Okay, Alpha Lucario is not a shiny, can't confirm. Moving on. You always gotta remember, look slightly to the left. Fly for all you're worth, Braviary. And it's Machoke and Machop. Alright, don't need that one. Oh, letting the house breathe. Oh shit, okay, yeah. Didn't realize my computer was going super hard again. They got closed the other night because it got super cold. And the house had just been a nice temperature, so I forgot to reopen them. Alright, so nothing on that run, sadly. We shall return to the village, reset, and try again. No, we've been betrayed. I should have slept at the tent. Alright, time to cycle for outbreaks, guys. Also, I don't know how I did it, but like, I bruised my knee at work. I think I did it last night. Yeah, I think I did it last night. I just didn't realize when I did it. And then, like, I bruised my opposite elbow, which I know how I did that one. I whacked my freaking elbow on a doorknob trying to carry the laundry out of the laundry room. And then not trip over a cat. Alright, so reset time. Which, because it's been a hot minute, we're gonna go ahead and save. And we're just shy of 350 hours, not quite 400. Let's go. Ice Peak Camp. Which we will probably go a little bit longer tonight. Just because I don't work tomorrow. So we can stream a little bit longer. It'd probably only be an extra hour, but you know, we'll take what we can get, right guys? Ooh, when does the next oh god, when's the next Jim Butcher Dresden Files book come out? Does anybody know? It's been a hot minute since I checked up on that series. I know it's in progress, but I don't remember if there's an official release date for it yet or not. because I'm really behind Dresden Files. Although, to be fair, Dresden Files would be one of those ones that I would probably eventually pick up audiobooks for if I actually went ahead and renewed the Audible subscription. I really don't want to deal with it. I liked it when it was part of Amazon Prime. Why, you may ask? Because I was a student at the time, and therefore my Amazon Prime was like $4 a month, and it was freaking nice. It is no longer $4 a month because I'm no longer a student, and it makes me sad. Because yes, they reach out to your school. And confirm that you're still enrolled there. So once you graduate, your school will rat you out. Whee! Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Bergmite. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of good spawns this time just because we got some amazing spawns, and then on top of that, like, these are a lot closer together, and I noticed we don't get as many rare spawns when they're like super close. I mean, I'll take the Ralts. Ralts isn't necessarily a rare spawn up here. Hi. Let's put the murderous one in a ball first. She broke out. She's breached containment, boys. Going into combat. I'm not being sleeped a bunch of times. Okay. The Guardian is down. Alright, let's get the little tykes and balls. Noit, noit. Okay, that one has despawned and has spawned in a new one. Looks like no shiny in this group. No guaranteed second wave, which to be fair would probably be an evolution anyway. Alright, you despawned. Into our crop. Alright. So now we're back to hoping for more. Magby would not be the one we seek, so we move on. Around the pillar and over the woods. Over to the tree thicket we go. Yeah, I was right. That's normally a Hisuian Alpha Sneasler. I don't know why it wasn't last time. It was a Bombus now. Because it wasn't fully night, and usually that's still there even at night because it's a static alpha. More snow runs. Good lord, we are getting a lot of snow run outbreaks, aren't we? Michael, I love this little spring over here, but I constantly forget that it's over here, even though, like, there's constantly outbreaks near it, because it's just such a small little spring. My brain, for some odd reason, was convinced that it's, like, at the back of the Pearl settlement, which I know there's technically one there, too, but, like, that one, the little small one has more Pokemon, obviously, because it's not part of the settlement. What do we got? Drifloons. Fly away from the sentient balloons that wish to kidnap small children. Why? Because they can. Isn't the lore behind Drifloon was that it was a balloon that just got released and then became sentient because a child forgot about it and so it got pissed off? There's a lot of weird lore with ghost Pokemon though. That might be something I need to do for the rest of the month of October, is just look up really spooky ghost Pokemon facts and stuff and share them with you guys. Just because I don't have like a Halloween stream planned right now. Well, Wolf, why don't you have a Halloween stream planned? Because I can almost guarantee you that I'll be working, because like my schedule stops the day before. And again, I've worked every holiday since I got hired. Because everybody else has already scheduled them off. Because you put your bids in for your days off at the beginning of the year, which I obviously missed. You missed! How could you miss? He was 5 feet in front of you. Ooh, there's a Masherna in chat for anyone who wishes to capture that one in the Pokemon community game. Whee! I already have that one in the community game, but that's because like I did a random trade for a duplicate. You know what I haven't done yet, chat? I have not checked to see what that shiny masculine that we caught earlier what is gender-wise. So I don't even know what genders I'm missing. Of course, again, I still need 2 more regardless. But for all I know, I could get unlucky and catch like 3 females and no males, and then have to hunt a 4th shiny. I don't know if masculine has a skewed gender in this game. I probably should pay attention to that. Or the game could be nice and just give me the shiny basket legion. I could do that, but it won't. Why? Because this game is sadness. Alright, what's our last outbreak over here? Whee! Mashuna has escaped. Ashwat! You guys are adorable, but I have a literal army of you guys shiny. I don't need more. Unless you're an alpha. Alright. Blitz them back into camp. And then... Right, that's full. Oh, the stuff I need to eventually sell. No luck with the Ralts, babies. 'Tis a sad day. Return to the village. Oh. Let's go. I don't know. Wolf's brain has died. Miss Rabbit has fainted. Miss Rabbit has fainted again. That's because Miss Rabbit forgot to feed herself. Burp. Whee! Abra is not what we seek. So we land and we launch again. Lexio is not what we seek. Moving on. Oh no, the Angie boys run! Run before we die again. I don't want to die. Silcoons. Alright. What do we got to the north, boys? Right. Yeah, Silcoon becomes Beautifly. I was like, wait. Isn't it like inverted? No, no, no. It's inverted because Cascoon is the fully smooth one that becomes Destox, where Silcoon has the... Why you no want to die? You know, it's annoying. I lose items. I gotta hope that some stranger goes and fetches my satchel because I can't, like, go get it myself for some reason. It's a whole process. Like, my brain. Hi, Geodude. You are not the one that I seek, but I must check this tree for a shiny bug. It is not a shiny bug, we believe. Ha! I got the dice. Oh, getting that D4 out of my ear is always a pain in the butt. That's why I haven't gotten it. I'm being assaulted with the Navy. That's one thing I haven't picked up in a while. New dice. Dice, dice, dice. Although, okay, so like, my friend convinced me to get these metal dice sets a while back because they remind me of Dana Numer from the Immortals Quartet series by Tamara Pierce. Like the characters. Ow! And it's great, but like at the same time I'm half tempted to like see if I can't find a custom set, even if it's resin based, where it's their colors all mixed together. But and I also realized that if they're resin instead of metal because of the copper color, it probably wouldn't work out so well. Dang it. That is an alpha gold that, but we don't care about that. We're looking for a Mime Jr. outbreak. That's what we need here, boys. I need the green baby, not the green big baby. Thank you for the head pats power after the abuse. Max, you are an NPC and therefore I don't care about your satchel. Chatot, no. Chatot, don't yell at me. And I'm in the box of shame. Go figure. Of course I end up in the box of shame after accepting head pats. Alright, let's check the possibly 2 static Mime Jr. spawns. Ow! Nope, neither of them are shiny. Well, I mean, it's another spawn. Again, we don't need these guys shiny, but I'll catch them. I love when you catch it slightly too fast and this game has to take a second to process and load. That had to be horrifying for the one in the back. You just watched all its buddies get friggin' jumped. Ooh, new horde. You guys are not alpha though, you are regular. They glitching. They glitching. Ah! I've made a mistake. Nope, that one's angry. Oh, nope. GTFOing. F this. They Ingy. They're not shiny. We're leaving. Oh, why are you catching things that are shiny? Because eventually I give into the boredom and I just start catching everything for science and then releasing everything for science. Because science! The voices! Whee! Hi, Abra. At least Abra, like, don't have horrifying lore where they're like, ah, yes, they will teleport into your room and kidnap you if you're bad, and then, like, teleport you away, never to be seen again. Like, they didn't go that dark, at least with Abra. Abra just flees. Although the Kadabra and Alakazam Pokedex entries can also be horrifying. Of course, I love the fact that, like, Alakazam canonically has an IQ over 5,000, but doesn't know how to speak. Like, Alakazam could be ruler of the world. Does not care. Continues to be an Alakazam. Also, why does it only evolve from being traded? Is it because it's being betrayed by its trainer in its eyes and therefore it needs to become stronger? Like, does Kadabra / Alakazam have abandonment issues? That'd be funny from the Pokemon that initially runs away and everything. Return to the village. Da, da, da. I should not be making Klee noises. That's how I set this whole countryside on fire, is when I start, like, making Klee noises. Walren, you're amazing, but I don't need you. So we're gonna go to the camp, and we're gonna take a little nap, and then we're gonna reset and hopefully have a better outbreak. Until morning. Alright. Wish to return to the village and hope for a better outbreak. Okay. Alright, I don't have to answer that question. Yay! Bip, bip. Do. Die! Ooh! Guys, can we get another Basculin tonight? What do you think the odds are? Probably slim to none. This one we will use the berries because, again, the only two here are going to be Riolu and Basculin. And if there's a Basculin outbreak, I want to know so I can save beforehand because, as you can see, Wolf is chronically cursed with those suckers. So if you're photosensitive, be prepared to close your eyes and or look away because flashbang incoming. I don't know why they still use white freaking screens. And this is very much a flashbang because high-pitched whine on top of it. Ooh, we got Riolu. one Riolu, no frickin' Basculins. That's fine. We can do the static check though. Let's hope we can get a golden boy. Because we have to evolve him into Lucario. I know it's an NPC satchel, but I mean, it's right here. We can grab it. I should have grabbed smoke grenades while I was at it. Or smoke bombs. Lucario's Angie. Ah! Okay. Doesn't look like there's a shiny in this group, sadly. I love the Alpha Garchomp next to any Pokemon that's like of decent size because it just makes them look so small. He's like, I am small. Back of the head. Get nailed. It's not a shiny, doesn't matter, but you know. I can at least have some fun with it. Through the Sea Prince's Gate. I was gonna say, there should be an Alpha Gyarados over here. There it is. Which, for some odd reason to me, Alpha Gyarados does not feel big compared to the regular Gyarados model in the water. So, like, I always forget that's an Alpha until the music cues up. And I'm like, oh, right. Like that, I know that's an Alpha Tentacool. It's freaking huge. I don't know, the Gyarados just doesn't scream massive. But since it's daylight, we'll head over here and we'll check the Basculins. Oh, whoops. Right, wrong button combination. Ooh, there's also... So I do this because you can snatch them before they run away, usually. I say usually because they're quick to freaking flee, the little bastards. Damn it. Alright, cock's blocked by the rock. Hello. Hello, Donna. Get in the ball. Why don't you just jump with Basculin and do slow motion in the air? Because I suck at aiming that way, alright? Free items because we hear. Damn it. We're already in the process of fleeing. Can I even reach you from here? No, because you started running away. Again, this is the issue I have with Basculins. Is they have so much trust issue in me. And it's like, look, if you're not sparkly and I catch you, you will be released and you could return back to your home waters. Like, it's fine. I just need to catch and record your size for science. It's called getting a sample of the population. We have to know if the population is healthy or if we need to enact preventative measures. Nope. Wrong freaking ball. I played too many different Pokemon games recently. My brain's getting crosswired for all the different freaking versions of them. She is not a sparkly queen, and therefore we let her go. Whee! Okay. Hey, another tree. Tis not a sparkly baby. We let him go. I looked at the wrong spot for a second and for some odd reason thought that Burmy was level 100 when I knew it was the Garchomp. Why do you want to keep kidnapping these Pokemon? Because it's for science power. Matter of fact, when we go back to the village, we'll do a mass release because it's been a hot minute and all these Pokemon will be returned back to their natural habitat. Have you not heard of catch and release programs for studying? Like, the Pokemon may or may not have, you know, a tracking collar now or a tracking chip. It's fine. If it's a radio transmitted tag, it'll fall off within 6 months and we can get a healthy look at the population. It tells us their behavioral patterns, if they migrate, unless they're shiny. Listen, those have albinism or melanism or aren't likely to survive in the wild. We're rescuing those. Don't actually do that with real wildlife, please, I beg of you. I guess I'll send the NPC back their satchel. Okay. Our basculin is a male. Also, we've caught a lot of Pokemon since our last shiny, which was that Starly. Oh, Maractus was in chat. I didn't even realize. Bip, 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 bip. Yes. Alright, so you, Mr. Sir, go to that box. And then you two go to the shiny extra box. Damn it. Grab it first, then that button. So we're tied for last time with 3. But we got a new one this time, which makes me freaking happy. Alright. There. Released and sorted. See, they even leave us a little gift behind. Which I can then sell for money that I don't really need. But, you know, what else am I going to do with this? My storage box is full of them. So if I feel in this game and I find your satchel, I should keep it, right? I mean, if you really want to, there's not going to be a lot in there because I don't normally keep a lot of items on me. Listen, dude, I don't want to have to actually grab materials for crafting, alright? Why do you think I keep using the mid-tier ball? Also, I don't die nearly as much as I used to. But the only time I die is if I get stuck in a freaking Pokemon hate loop where I just keep getting hit by like 4 Pokemon over and over as soon as I stand up. No! Alright, well, time to go camp for no reason other than to camp. That's also because, though, I keep, like, insanely powerful Pokemon on me, so if I get into a pinch, I can just try to start a battle and live. Unless it's against a bunch of alphas. Like, alphas don't care, they will just skip your turn and, like, say, go F yourself. Which is the only reason, like, I don't exclusively hunt, like, shiny alphas and stuff, because it's such a pain to deal with. Alright. Show me... Yes. The bog's not quite what we want, but I mean, I'll take it. The bog is quite literally just to see what we can find, because none of the things on our list can spawn as a mass outbreak in the bog. Which is sadness. You'd think you could get Riolu outbreaks on the bog because of the fact that there are static, not Riolu, Ralts. You'd think you could get a Ralts outbreak on the bog because there's static Ralt spawns, but you can't. And if it's nighttime, you don't get your static Ralt spawns, they get overridden with the freaking Ghastly line. No, I'm not salty. No, I haven't, like, ingrained checking the static Raltses on my head before and then just given up on the static Raltses. Because again, it's always Krylia or Gardevoir that's shiny. Dude. So, like a month ago when I was playing this, I had a Ralts outbreak, and I was like, yes, and I had a guaranteed take away, but I was like, yes! I was doing the Ralts outbreak, got shiny Krylia from the Ralts outbreak, cleared the first wave, the second wave spawns, I get shiny Gardevoir, and I was like, I already had shiny Gardevoir at this point, like, they were both them. Hides all of the shiny Ralts. No, I literally just need a shiny BB. Like, I want to complete a game where I get, like, as many shinies as I possibly can from a single game. There's some in here that are just a pain, like, I won't do Magnemite because that's just, ow, in like one spot of the space-time distortions, and I literally have the worst luck for the timer rolls on those, where I have to wait the 45 minutes sitting there doing nothing. So like there's no point in me trying to hunt shiny magnemite in this game. Just to be fair, I think I need Magnezone for the line. Like I have shiny magnemite and magnet ton. It's just for ow Magnezone. Harry, why are you doing the abuse? Okay, no, that tree is not shaking. I thought the tree was doing a shaky shake, and I was like, oh, burn me check, but it is not doing a shaky shake, therefore there is no check. Hoyo! I wish we could make Braviary occasionally gain altitude, but we can't. EVYU assault. Was it Rhyhorn? It was Rhyhorn. I saw the one out of the corner of my eye and I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't normally spawn here. And I'm in my box. And I'm in my box. Boxity boxy box box boxity boxy box. Box 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 Spiritomb. No guaranteed second wave, not gonna worry about it. The shiny Alpha Spiritomb would be honestly amazeballs, but I still need to make a second profile on the Switch so I can just play through this game without resetting my story progress. Because I really want to replay the story of this game. It was so good. Again, I want another Legends game so badly. I don't care if it's like Unova or whatever. Again, Johto would be cool. I'm terrified of them screwing up the canonical Johto line though. Because Johto is one of the most well-developed storylines, or like history timelines that we have for Pokemon. Unova, we've got one. It's just fairly loose. Also, give us the Eternal Flower Floette. Hey, unknowns. Sure, I still need most of you guys. Ow! Oh my god, I missed it twice. Question mark in the ball. Letter J in the ball. Ow! P and the W are on the run. The P and the W are on the run. Oh, there's another W. No! Where's the last one? Oh, no. Oh, Alpha. Alpha Horde. I'm in danger because I don't have smoke bombs on me. Got one. One is chosen violence. Too bad it was P, O, and W on the run. Yeah. Ah! The F's trying to kill me. I think the F's trying to tell me something, guys. Alright, they are all officially angry. Torterra? Torterra. Come here, you've got bite. Protect your master. Oh god, even the letter F is blocking our doorway out. Apparently I have F'd around and found out a wee bit too much. You lived! You hussy. Oh, great. Ice type? Yeah, then it would have been a Prisoner of War on the one. These guys are bullshit. Stop it! Stop punching Torterra with 4 times effectiveness, you jerkwads. Get out of here. Listen, I know Torterra's a slow boy, but he's a good boy. Leave him alone. Ow! Die! These unknowns are gonna F around and find out. Live, Torterra. Oh, baby. KO, Torterra. I believe in you. Damn it. Oh, thank God. Okay, we had 2 punches in a row. Yay! I would hope so. Swap to Garchomp. We have a bit longer to get where we need to be. Whee! Oh god. The confetti assault has begun. Fly, fly, fly. Whee! What do we got? Oh, Krogunk. I don't know why. Again, every time I see Krogunk, it takes me a minute to register what I saw. I always think they're a different Pokemon, even though they're the wrong shade of blue. And, you know, they got the big orange cheekies. Dude, for the last week in Pokemon Sleep, I have been plagued with Krogunks. I know not why. I just have been. It's like the only thing that wants to spawn for me. I'm like, yes, I get that I'm in the Tapu Palo. But holy Christ. See, none of these are blue-haired babies. Hydrate, but I just hydrated. I mean, I can hydrate again. Let me see what this outbreak is real quick and then I'll hydrate. It's Teddy Ursa with a giant-ass Ursa ring. I need this bear to not turn around because it will murder me. So we're just gonna phase out like a biatch. Why? Because Wolf wants to continue living. Oh, I should have looked to see if I could have spelled any words with what I caught. Don't shame the bear's butt. I was not shaming the bear's butt. It was just freaking huge and deadly. Which, okay, so I don't know if you guys know what Fat Bear Week is, but it is currently from October 4th, so starting tomorrow through October 10th is Fat Bear Week on like explore.org. So what it is in Kitakami National Park, they have a wildlife cam where you can watch a bunch of brown bears pack on all their weight for the year within a 6-month span in the salmon rivers. And so at the end of like their packing on session, which is, you know, this time of year, they hold Fat Bear Week where everyone votes in this March Madness style bracket for fat bears, like the fattest bear of the year, basically. So last year was a bear one named 747 is his code name. And he was voted the fattest bear of Fat Bear Week. So tomorrow starts Fat Bear Week, guys. Like, I highly recommend you check it out. Like, it's so much fun. Like, we have Holly, who is this big old mama bear who constantly has like a bunch of cubs every year, and they all have really high survival rates. Okay, so I have a chance at Mime Jr. here. I have a chance at Mime Jr. and Riolu here. I have a chance at Riolu and Basculin here. So yeah. I'm gonna try here. But yeah, like, if it's just something kind of neat and cool, like, I encourage you to check it out. It's literally all you'd have to do is Google Fat Bear Week 2023 and it should pop like right up. But it's honestly hilarious because like there's this old bear that codenamed Otis, and everyone has a panic attack every year to see if he lives, because as far as they can tell, he's the oldest living brown bear on record right now. And so everyone always has to wait with bated breath to see if Otis shows up every year. Dang it, I will get the info in time. You will eventually, yes. But Otis is like the visibly ancient, like, looking bear, man. But he packs on so much weight every year. I think we have like 4 mamas in contention this year. And it's really funny because this population of brown bears up in Kitakami National Forest in Alaska is very, very healthy. And so we have a lot of these females that are actually related to each other. There's a ball toy in chat for anyone who wants just to catch it. And so I don't know if there's one named Odin. I know we have Otis. We have like 747. We have a lot of them based off of planes, and then a lot of them don't have official like tag names. They just have their identifying tracker name, because they all have like ear tags. So usually like because they're watching them with wildlife cameras, they've got a special designation for each bear for like what they are in the research study, which is usually just like a code name like TN171 or something like that for like the year that they started coming to that side of the river, the supposed age of the bear, things like that. There might be one code named Odin. I don't remember all of them. There's like 30 freaking bears plus for this population, which is an honestly amazingly healthy population for them to all consistently come and coexist. And there's also new bears every year, obviously, because it is this nebulous thing, because bears historically learn to go get like food from their parents. That's why the cubs stay with the mom for so long. So mama bear will teach her cubs where she knows to get food. So if that works, they'll go to their same areas. However, if they go to the same area, 128 grazers, your vote, nice. I haven't looked at everybody yet this year. I've been a little bit behind with Bear Week, but like I just saw the announcement that the official voting starts tomorrow, and I'm like, yes. I get excited for Bear Week, like ridiculously so. Ow, there's your anvil. But there's a lot of them, and like I said, the mama bears honestly will teach the babies. But one year, if a bear is having trouble finding food, it will go ahead and branch out from its normal areas, obviously, because it has to find food. Like, it has to do that to survive. It's a survival instinct. 110% survival instinct. Because they know they got the big cold coming on. Because, like, bears don't sleep all through winter like people believe in hibernation. They do wake up at times and come out of the den. Which is why if you're ever camping during certain times of the year, when bears are supposedly hibernating, they'll always say, hey, be on the lookout for bears. They may come out of their dens. They will be more aggressive because of that, you know, type of thing. Because they don't want people to be hurt by bears, and they don't want to have to hurt the bears. So all I had to do was give Wolf a pat. I don't know what to tell you, Power. It's all randomized. It does what it wants. But I don't know. I love research studies like this. The bears are not being harmed. They are being observed passively. Although we did, I think last year, one of Holly's cubs stole one of the wildlife cameras and took it for a trip for a bit until they could get a field tech back out there to set the camera back up. So that's interesting and nerve-wracking. Hey, you're part of this research team. Hey, a bear cub just stole one of the trail cams. We need you to go get it back and set it back up while the bears are actively there feeding. Good luck. Like, how exciting and nerve-wracking would that be? Because you're gonna have to time it when most of the bears are asleep and everything else, and you know it's up in Alaska, so, and it's in a national reserve. It was the timing I got the anvil and giving you head pats. Ah. But yeah, it's Geodude, that's what I thought. But I like studies like this because it's so much fun, because it gets a lot of the public involved in it, which is why you'll hear me talk about studies like this, because again, anything to garner public support, because a lot of times research isn't funded simply because there's not a reason for it. Like, the whole reason Yellowstone is viewed as one of the most successful national parks to date is the fact that they actually reintroduced wolves back into the territory in the 90s, and because of that, the Yellowstone ecosystem flourished to levels that we hadn't seen in decades. Because, again, predator species are often keystone species that help in management for populations of other animals. People complain all the time, well, the wolves take my sheep and cattle. They don't take your cattle unless they're just an easy opportunistic meal. A predator will always choose the easier meal over a harder to obtain meal. They're not going to be malicious, right? It's all about energy expenditure for a predator. If it requires less energy, they're gonna hunt it. If it requires more energy and they have an easier meal, they're going to choose the easier meal. It's just basic statistics for them for survival. They can do the math. They don't realize they're doing the math, but they can do the math. That is Silcoon. We don't want Silcoon. Dang it. No Mime Jr. outbreak. So it's really interesting to see these interactions and stuff, because that's the thing. The prime reason why, like, Yellowstone wasn't flourishing before they reintroduced wolves was because there was too many, like, deer and elk, and so they were overgrazing. Well, because of that, there was a distinct lack of certain grasses. Because of the lack of certain grasses, the beavers couldn't, like, the trees that the beavers used to build their lodges weren't as flourishing because they were getting choked out by other species that were normally, you know, less overgrazed, like they weren't as rampant. So because the elk and deer population was too high, it suppressed certain grasses to grow, which then chokes out certain trees, which then causes a huge loss of ecodiversity. A healthy ecosystem requires lots of biodiversity in order to stay healthy. So when we reintroduced the wolves back into Yellowstone in the 1990s, within 5 years, we started seeing this huge jump back in biodiversity because our ungulates that were overgrazing and over eating were being managed again, which brought back, beavers. It brought back trees and grasses that had not been seen because they were being eaten away. It brought back birds. It brought back like ground creatures and rodents and stuff. All things that we hadn't seen in years. And like that's the thing. The Yellowstone one is one of its kind. But there's an even longer wolf study than the one in Yellowstone, and it's based up in No, not Minnesota. Well, Voyagers Park is technically almost as long. Guess what time it is? Oh no, what time is it, Power? There's another one, it's in, I believe, Switzerland, and it's a 20-year-long study that they did on the relationship between wolves and their roe deer populations. And it's funny because their wolves are smaller, but they were able to show that the wolves' migratory path for their territory almost exclusively follows the roe deer. DA raids time? What do you mean DA raids time? Does it mean we gotta switch games? Oh, okay. We can do a DA raid. Let me finish this outbreak and then we'll switch games and we can do a raid. Riolu. So give me like 5-10 minutes and we'll do your DA raids. Because I'll have to switch to sword for that. Which raid do you want to do? I have Johto, or I have Raikou, Entei, and Fudge, Ho-Oh. Let me just KO some babies. So, sorry, if you can't tell, like, animal research is a lot of my passion, which is why I like games like this, because this feels very much like it. Burb? Okay, we can do Burb. We can do the Burb. But yeah, it's a 20+ year study that they've been using radio collars and stuff, which that was one of the earlier studies that pioneered using radio collars to track wolves and stuff through rough, rugged terrain. Because the issue is like, it's really hard to use those radio collars and get good radio signals because they have such short range. So like in Yellowstone, they use helicopters. They use the same thing. I'm pretty sure it's in Switzerland. It's been a while since I looked up to see how that study's been doing, because it was one of my, it was a study that I referenced for my senior graduation class. So like, you had to prove that you were knowledgeable on a topic in order to graduate college with a biology degree where I went. And so we had to get up and take like a 10-15 minute like presentation over a research, like a bunch of research studies that had been done that interest you over a central topic. And mine was like that type of study, basically over how predators affect their keystone relationships, basically, within healthy ecosystems. And so I did a lot of focus on wolf studies. That one though, that one was really interesting. The hard part is not a lot of it is already translated into English, so I was having to use some Google Translate, and there is a lot of scientific terms that don't Google Translate well, so you're just kind of having to make your best educated guess. And yeah. But it was interesting to find out that there had been such a long study, because the Yellowstone study is really well known, obviously, at least in North America. But I didn't know about, another one that had been going on for 20+ years by the time Yellowstone even started. So they've been tracking wolves for up to, I think, 8 generations by the time I was reading the updated paper article, because usually they update their paper research whenever they do another, like, batch of studies, basically. Which is always interesting. But it's funny, because, like, not all the time is your big predator gonna be, your, like, keystone species. Your keystone species can be something really small, too. So, like, there's certain river minnows that are a keystone species for the river's biodiversity and health that they grow in, because those minnows are such a linchpin part of the food source. So keystone species don't have to be a predator, they just have to have an overarching reflection on the ecosystem with or without their absence. So it's really interesting to me. I am too far to dip. I need to dip the other way. So you could have something as insignificant as an insect be a keystone species within a healthy ecosystem simply for the fact that that insect then could, you know, be a burrower. And because of how they burrow, they do two things. They provide a food source, but then they also provide this tilled earth, which then provides nutrients for certain grasses, which then, you know, draws in ecodiversity for other creatures to eat the grasses. No, Charm, I don't have time for you. I tried to turn around. Like, you're easy to beat up, but I don't have time for this. I gotta do a raid. We gotta switch to sword and do a burb raid, which we will probably wrap up the night with the burb raid, fair warning. Like, I know I seem a lot more animated because I'm talking about, like, my little niche topic here, but at the same time, like, I also can feel the tiredness because I woke up at 5 a.m. And it's now almost 9:30. I did take a small nap, or tried to take a small nap before stream, but not as much as I would have liked. Don't lower my baby's stats. Also, you don't have levitate in this game. Haha! You will never understand the bane of my existence when it comes to Gengar having levitate after it not having levitate originally. Yeah. Hand over the nuggies. Free me from this cutscene. Like, you'd think they'd leave me alone at a certain point. That's one thing I do wish. I wish there was a few more Pokemon trainers other than the static randomized battles with the Charm Sisters, or the Bandit Sisters. Okay, I already got the next one marked. As long as I know where I'm going. Fly! Fly for all you're worth, Braviary. Guess I know I could have gone up and over and checked the Lucario. I'm trying to just do this as fast as I possibly can. But it's funny, because, like, again, we find so many organisms that are very niche and very much in their own little area. Like, we can't find them anywhere else on the planet. And so we try to do our best to take steps to protect these animals and these, you know, organisms, because some of them are literally just two-celled organisms. But at the same time, it's really hard. Prime example, look at Burning Man, the Burning Man festival that just happened. So the last of Burning Man got canceled because of all this heavy rain, and people were told to shelter in place because of the fact that the dirt, the peat, or it's not peat, it's, crap, it starts with a P. It's not peyote, peyote is the plant. It's a special type of mineral that makes up the dirt composite for the Burning Man area. And it starts with P, and I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. But the whole thing with that is that it's very alkaline. So when it gets water, it will draw all the water out. Like they were telling you not to walk around barefoot in that water, in that mud basically, because it would dry out your skin so bad that you would start bleeding. So the whole thing with Burning Man though is that it happens in this protected ecosystem every single year. And every single year they're supposed to send in the special cleanup team to, you know, undo the damage, because apparently festival goers, because it's become a rich kid's playground of a festival, you know, destroy shit and leave a bunch of trash behind that they're not supposed to do. It's supposed to be a leave no trace. All right, so let me save this. We'll switch over to sword real quick and we'll do a burb. But the problem with the leave no trace thing is that obviously they're not doing that. Well, this year, because the mud was so bad, and obviously people, you know, are renting RVs and, you know, vehicles that don't even have 4x4 capability for this, you know, desert-based, what is it? This desert-based music festival, that they are systematically destroying the ecosystem. Experts went in after they left and buried their cars and left them all behind and shite. They went in and did an examination on the ruts and how long it would take for the ecosystem to recover from that Burning Man festival from this year. 25 years is the minimum time that it has to recover. There's a Mudbray in chat. I will catch my Mudbray because Mudbray. So, like, I would not be surprised if Burning Man is banned from happening in that location ever again, because this isn't the first time. But this year is just a really, you know, bad example of it, because they left so much waste behind. They left human bio waste behind, just in buckets. because they couldn't be bothered to clean up properly. And the company that hosts it almost doesn't care because they just have to pay a fee and they just view it as the fee is the cost of doing business. Which a lot of companies do that with environmental standards and stuff. They pay their fees, they view it as the cost of doing business because the fee overall is a drop in the bucket to them. And we have no power or overreach to go ahead and correct those or adjust those fees to actually hurt their bottom line. Which is really sad. We have one goddamn planet. We have one space rock that we get to live on, and we can't even treat it properly. I'm sorry if it's a soapbox. It's a passion of mine. I'm sorry. You said burb. Yes, we will save our adventure. Power, are you joining in? Or do you want me just to do the burb? Because if you're joining in, I'll do the code. If not, I'll just do it with NPCs. Right, you're the one who doesn't have a Switch. I forget this. Okay, NPCs it is then. No, neither of us caught the mud braid. Sad day. Burb. Lantern's actually perfect for this. Okay, moving on. Take that Terranium. No, take the dino. Take the dino. Why would you take the Roselia? Damn it. NPC pain. Shite. Okay, I didn't see a great replacement for Roselia or Sandshrew for that matter. Fucking Christ. Unipheasant for sure. Nope, that's a Butterfree. Well, this is going to fucking suck. Alright. Looks like I'm just going the route for the scientist and hoping the NPCs are willing to take from the scientist and roll well. Because NPCs are dumb. I know the NPCs are dumb, Power. It's just one of those, ah! What the fuck drama? Sorry, Australian VTuber friend that I occasionally lurk in because time zones have me effed. I go big because they can't go big, and we zappy the birdie. People are gonna be so confused if they pop in for this last like 20 minutes of this stream just because I'm no longer playing RCS. We are now in Sword, and I'm not updating for one like DA raid. One thing I will do though, because I know we're probably gonna wrap up after this run, is I'm gonna go start lurking and seeing who's live where, just so I know who we're raiding to today. I have a notification. Ah! Okay. Ooh, so Cutest Critter is live. We may raid into her again. I don't know how much longer she's. Nope, she literally just ended. I was like, oh, she's live. Just ended. Never mind. They always say egg the Pokemon a week to legendary. Yes, they do. RJ, thank you for adding a shiny Rosary plushie to your pile. How you doing today? We are literally going to wrap up here shortly, but before we ended, Power went ahead and redeemed that I had to do a raid. And fair warning, I've been ranting about environmental health for like the last 30 minutes. I brought up Fat Bear Week, which where can I hear myself? Why did that happen? What? Okay. I'm doing well. Like, I'm off tomorrow finally after 6 days straight. I needed that. But yeah, I brought up Fat Bear Week because starting tomorrow you can go vote for Fat Bear Week. What happened? Mix It Up bot decided that it needed to play my Twitch link in my Discord. And I had clicked on Discord, but I hadn't like clicked on the link, and so it was just like being weird about it. So I was hearing myself twice, and I was like, wait, why am I hearing myself at all? Luckily, you guys shouldn't have heard Discord because I don't have it added in the sound mixer. The benefits of having each individual audio source from each individual application, like, sorted out. So if I just start playing random stuff, we're good. Anyway. I didn't hear the echo. Okay. Oh, you shouldn't have been able to. The way I've got it set up, you guys can't always hear echoes. I'm good with that. One of you guys take this. Ivy. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take Ivy switching because... okay. I mean, I know one of you is gonna F me over and take this Vileplume. Which one of us fainted? I didn't even realize one of us fainted, damn it. Okay, Cramorant is an upgrade, Ivy. Like, let Patricia take the next one, please. Not this Vileplume, though. We don't need this Vileplume. Like, I wish I could give the bot some direction. I really, really do. Hi, Vileplume. How are you? The only problem I have, like, nothing for this thing. We're just gonna confusey. Why? Because I can. Let's see. And yes, I'm listening. I'm just... You know they will take... I know they'll take Vileplume, but I hope, like, if someone takes Vileplume, it's the one with the Roselia, because Vileplume's at least an upgrade from Roselia. Like, that's all I can hope for here. If I lose the Clefable or the Cramorant to the Vileplume, I'm gonna be pissed. Well, I can't confuse Ray again, so I guess we Water Pulse. We Water Pulse and hope that when it snaps out of confusion, we can do confusion again. Bum, bum. Okay. Well, they can Dynamax, but they're not going to. That's the problem. It doesn't matter that they can Dynamax. They're not going to. Okay, I appreciate the life, dude. That's nice. The heals are nice. However, I don't want you to take a Roselia into this fight, Patricia. Meteor Beam. Badoop. Who's Badooping me now? Why am I being Badooped? Ah. I see why. My friend has found a meme and is sharing it with Pogue. Dynamax energy has gathered around me. Congratulations, it does dick all. Ow, it's a pie. It's a pie. It's a bird, it's a plane. It's a crazy lady. Whee! It was a crazy lady. I was a crazy lady. Like, I literally spent, what, 20-30 minutes ranting about freaking ecosystems and keystone species, and I will continue to do it again. Like, I'm sorry, you bring it up and it will happen. Also, go check out Fat Bear Week, alright? It's from October 4th to October 10th. All you gotta do is Google it. It pops up. Vote for the fattest brown bear. It's awesome. I also appreciate that they do have, like, the before picture of what they started the season as versus, like, what they look like now. Like, they do have a before-after comparison. It's really nice. The only problem for me, at least you admit you're crazy. I'll admit I'm crazy, Power. I got no problem admitting that. I am not mentally sane. I shiny hunt for enjoyment. Like, that is like the epitome of not being sane. I also know that it is not normal for me to stand on a soapbox and rant for 20 minutes about ecosystem stuff. That's just my niche. It's been my niche forever. Oh god. I'm scared. I heard Discord noises. Ow. Casual has now shared the meme in the Discord. Oh god, Nova, you scared me. I didn't realize you were on your cat tree. I thought you went upstairs with Pogue. Alright, well, maybe I can zap it unconscious. Come on. Go to sleep, Vileplume. Sorry, excuse me. See. Ooh, I actually just now saw that Steelix from last night. I'm trying to preserve my sanity a little longer before shiny hunting for Oricorio again. Dude, I haven't shiny hunted one Oricorio, alright? It's on the to hunt list. I'm good without. Okay, I will take the fact that we ditched the Roselia for the Vileplume, okay? It's still not great. I still only have one real option here. Like, the Amogla is technically an option, but I don't want to deal with the Amogla. Alright. I'm good without. Mincino. I was tasked with challenge to catch 4 to have all the forms. Ah, I got you. I will take her having a Mincino, because even if we swap any of our mons for this, I can be happy. We don't have someone super weak to the Ho-Oh going in. It's an Exploud, it's not great, but at least it's not weak to Ho-Oh. Because Ho-Oh has extra sensory, and that's a problem. Alright, because I have a couple turns, we're gonna confuse her. Confuse the big lady. Clefable's gonna use Follow Me, because Clefable's like, I'm a big tank. Cincino's gonna put up light screen, no grass mons. No, I don't want grass mons against a Ho-Oh. Yes, let them burn the grass to a crisp. Alright, so he's confused. I'm gonna go for Water Pulse right now. I want to save the Hydro Pumps for the Ho-Oh. I also want to save some of the electric moves for the Ho-Oh. And yeah, we have to deal with fucking Ho-Oh, so. That's actually some pretty good damage. You already snapped out of confusion? Alright, well. So the NPCs swapped out of their grass mons, I see? Yes. Yes, they did. I specifically had to choose the route with the most scientists to make sure they swapped out of the grass mons, but... Why? Okay, explain this to me. Triple Axle is an amazing move on Sneasel, but almost every Pokemon that gets Triple Axle now is not Sneasel, or an Ice type, so they don't even get the stab with the 3-hit move. Like, why does Pokemon hate Ice so freaking much? Like, why did they keep Ice types as a type when they introduced Fairy? Like, they could have nixed Ice because Ice was the only weakness to Dragon besides Dragon. You introduced Fairy, you could have nixed Ice. Like, I just want Ice types to be better. Cramorant lived, that's all that mattered. Like, I want Ice type Pokemon to be better, and I don't want them to all be Water Ice. Give me actual good single Ice types. Alright, so we're gonna go big, we're gonna go big, we're gonna go zappy zappy. To try and keep balance, but Ice gets crapped on so much. Like, I know Triple Axle Sneasel was a problem in competitive, but they didn't have to take away what was essentially Sneasel's signature move. Like, that's the thing. A lot of Pokemon get introduced with these signature moves. They're amazing. They, you know, utterly wreck the VCG competitiveness, and then, you know, other Mons later on down the line get those signature moves, and it's like, okay. Like I said, this thing having Triple Axle is honestly amazing. She's probably still gonna switch it for the Exploud because FML. But I'll take whatever I can get. As long as I don't have, like, a direct weakness to Ho-Oh, I'm fine with it. That did almost nothing. Got it. Water Geyser from... there's an Esper in chat. Remember, Ice types are... Ice types that they're strong against, that Fairy isn't. Yeah. But most of the types that they're strong against have other types that they are weak to. Because, like, Ice is strong against ground and grass. Grass has some of the most weaknesses. Ground's pretty close to having a lot of weaknesses. Not as much as grass, obviously. It's weak. Ice is weak to fighting types. Flying. Yeah, I mean, you have other ways around flying, though. You've got rock, you've got electricity, you've got, is there another one? Me trying to think. Yeah, you get in the ball, you. So, like, I understand the typing balance. It's just, again, I want ice to be, like, better. There's two types that get shit on a lot, and it's ice types and bug types, okay? Bugs have some good Pokemon, though. Ice types, a lot of the good ice types, like I said, are water ice. So, I'm good without. The Cramorant's gonna switch. Yep, that's fine. I'll take it. We're down 1 heart. Clefable's almost KO'd. It'll be fine. Hello, Burb. Yes, hello. I'm here to catch you, possibly temporarily, for science. I do like how they officially, like, said, yes, there's more than one, like, mythical Pokemon. There are some of them. We're just gonna go straight for Confuse Ray. They created Fairy to stop dragons from being overpowered. Yeah, I get that. Dragons were a problem. Dragons were very much a problem because we didn't have any good ice mons to counteract them, and the only thing effective against other dragons was dragons. And so dragons were usually decided on their fights by who won the speed tie. Dragons also have a crap ton of type resistances. I still feel that Fairy is a wee bit overpowered because of the fact that their weaknesses are steel and poison. Don't get me wrong, that makes sense. But by the same token, there's not, besides like Metagross for steel, there's not a lot of solid steel poison types. And then we have Motwile, that's a fairy steel type, which means it's immune to poison but weak to ground. Like, it's just, it's a lot. So, I also don't like how we had to retcon, like they didn't want to make a ton of fairies, so they retconned a lot of normal types into being fairies, which granted, like Clefairy, Clefable, Jigglypuff, those lines make sense. But at the same time, I now have to sit here and rack my brain and go, what generation is this? Is it after or before Gen 6 in introduction of actually playing, so that way I know fairy exists or not? God, that Meteor Beam is destroying Ho-Oh. This Clefable is winning for us. Oh, there's the Sacred Fire. Oh, there goes the Explode. I figured as much. So we're down to 2 hearts. Clefable's still holding on. I can't do anything about the sun and the boosted Sacred Fire, though, because I can't Dynamax yet. Alright, come on, buddy. See, I like that the Cinccino has a lot of, like, multi-hit moves. I feel like Cinccino is a good Pokemon. But it also throws me off that Cinccino is just a pure normal type, because Cinccino's form does give me fairy vibes, even though it's a normal type. That's gonna kill a Clefable. Yup. Okay, so we're down to 1 heart. If we faint, we lose. Which sucks, because that Clefable was doing the damage. I need to be able to go big here, because it's nuking my freaking effectiveness with water because of the sun. Hey, it punched itself. Ivy's Explode's back out. I can Dynamax. Alright. We golden. I love that, like, it requires 2 PP to use, but because of how pressure works, it doubles what you use, so if you've got 1, you can still use it. Whee! They seem to be trying to eliminate normal type because Pokemon that got fairy type were once normal type. Yes, and that's the thing. Normal type is a typing that, like, they seem to regret. And don't get me wrong, like, I understand where it kind of comes in at. No, don't KO it, don't KO it. Oh, thank fudge. I was gonna be pissed if that KO'd that Explode. Alright, so this should deal with the freaking sun. I don't KO it, sadly, because of the damage from the sun reduction, but I can get rid of its sun, which stops boosting Sacred Fire and Flare Blitz. Oh, so close. I'll live that. I'll live that all day long, baby. It burned me out of spite. Alright, Clefable's back up too. I think as long as it doesn't get its Sunny Day back off, we KO it no matter what. Zappy zappy. Or Echoed Voice kills it. Alright. I think I was putting you in Luxury or Ultra. We'll go Luxury. We'll go Luxury today and see if we get lucky. Like I said, I think they need to rework some stuff, because, like, they didn't change all the normal types, and of the type combinations we don't have at all in Pokemon for official Mons, normal is by far the one that is the most excluded, which is fair. Usually normal doesn't grant you a whole lot. The hardest thing, though, is normal is a great balance when it comes to the ghost fighting incident, because ghost, like, ghost being immune to normal and all that stuff. That whole triangle between normal, ghost, and fighting types. Okay, Unifezant is not a shiny. Vileplume is not a shiny. Exploud, she not a shiny. Ho-Oh, not a shiny. Okay. So no shiny for us. We will call this here, but I do have who we're gonna raid out to tonight. They are a small streamer, so give them some love. Their name is Lizzie Picure, and they are currently doing some shiny hunts in Sword and Shield for, it looks like Jellicent. Or not Jellicent, but the baby form of it. And it looks like she's doing both genders. So. I will see you guys again on Saturday. We will be live with Pokemon Sword. We will be doing more Dynamax adventures. I was hoping to not go off for you. It happens. We haven't done that many Dynamax raids, so I'm not surprised. It'll take a bit. And then, okay, let me copy paste her name. But we'll be live, like I said, Saturday with some more Dynamax adventures in the evening time if you're EU. It'll be morning-ish if you're stateside. And then if on Sunday, I'll be starting early morning, Sunday morning, and we will be going ahead and starting up Paleo Pines, which, like I said, it's Stardew Valley with, like, befriending dinosaurs, kind of like an Ark and stuff. So, if you don't have my emotes, please use the first raid message. If you have the emotes, please use the second raid message. And remember to please take care of yourselves. Eat food, drink water, stretch if you can, get you guys some good sleepy sleeps. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I will see you guys back on Saturday, okay? All right, babies. Love you guys. Good night.